The first time Daniel saw Mara again, it was under the flickering blue glow of the old train station sign in their hometown. They hadn't spoken in 12 years. The station looked smaller than it used to, like someone had washed it in hot water and shrunk it. The bakery across the street was gone. The movie theatre, where they'd once snuck into an R-rated screening of The Matrix, was now a pharmacy. Even the oak tree they used to climb had been cut down, leaving only a stubborn stump. But Mara looked exactly the same. Danny? She asked like she wasn't sure if the name still belonged to him. "Guess so," he said. They stood there, two people shaped by different cities, different heartbreaks, different lives. He had stayed in town longer than he meant to. She had left the minute she could, chasing architecture school in Chicago, and then something farther, bigger. "I thought you'd never come back," Daniel said. "I didn't," she replied softly. "Not really." The wind carried the smell of rain and metal tracks. A freight train thundered past without stopping, loud enough to shake the words out of them. When the noise faded, so did the distance. They walked to the diner that used to serve milkshakes in tall glass cups. It had new booths now, fake leather instead of cracked red vinyl. They slid into one anyway. "Remember when we planned to move to New York City?" Mara said. "Get an apartment with exposed brick and complain about how expensive everything was." Daniel laughed. "We were going to start a band." "You don't play guitar?" "I was going to learn." She studied him for a moment, as if comparing the boy she'd known with the man sitting across from her. "Why didn't you leave?" He could have said money, or his father's illness or fear. Instead, he said, "I was waiting." For what? For the version of me that wasn't afraid. Mara looked down at her hands. They were steadier than they used to be. "I left because I was afraid," she admitted. "I thought if I stayed, I'd never become anything else." Silence settled between them, but it wasn't the heavy kind from the train platform. It was familiar, worn in, like an old jacket that still fit if you didn't tug too hard. Outside, rain began tapping the windows. "You know," Daniel said, "I used to think if we ever saw each other again, it would feel like starting